It's time to face Arsenal once again, and on the blue coat we haven't managed to beat them so far, which is absolutely criminal. And it's not helping that we're having Fofana, who has been in decent form, being suspended tomorrow, which means we have to turn to someone else. We have four different options to pick from and pair next to Trevor Chalobah, who is always going to be a main starter for me as long as he's here, because he's always reliable, consistent, fighting for Chelsea, and he's a solid option. So we got Badashile, we have Tosin, Josh Chimpong, and Sar to pick from. So let's dive into my predicted lineup, and we're going to discuss who I should pick in this lineup tomorrow next to Trevor Chalobah against Arsenal, and I will happily read your thoughts in the comments down below who you would pick. I'm going to have Sanchez in goal, there's no doubts about it. In the back line we're going to have James, Chalobah, Hato as a left back, and I'm gonna come very shortly to who starts next to Chalobah. In the pivot, we're going to have Santos and Caicedo. I think they have been so good together. They're building fantastic chemistry. Andre Santos really is one of Leon Senior's key guys, and he's just growing and growing. You can see that. And up front, we haven't much other options than picking Fernandes, Palmer, Neto on the left hand side, and João Pedro up front. I think Estevao is not ready, he's out with a hamstring. Alright, so let's discuss who should be paired next to Chalobah. The first one that I would not pick is Tosin. I think he, even if he adds maybe a little bit experience, seniority, and he's quite good in the air, I don't trust him to start as a center back for us anymore. He's set the ball making mistakes, he's inconsistent, and he's reading of the game and defending in 1-versus-1 situations could improve further. Second defender I will rule out is Josh Chimpong at the moment, at least, because he has also been a bit shaky, making a couple mistakes, which is understandable. The guy is very young, so I would prefer utilizing him in other fixtures. I still think Josh Chimpong has fantastic potential, but I wouldn't risk him and trust him tomorrow. That leaves us with two defenders to choose from, which is Badashile and Mamadou Sarr. Badashile is left-footed, which means you have better passing angles at the back. He's quite strong in the air, physical as well, has pace. He can make accurate progressive passes playing through opponents' lines. But the thing is with Badashile is that he has also been inconsistent, heavily prone to making errors and mistakes, crumble under pressure when you need to rely upon him. So I'm actually going to choose our wild card here in Mamadou Sarr to being paired next to Chalobah. Sarr is familiar with Leon Senior's tactics at Strasbourg. He had a great time there when he was loaned out. He had a great time for Senegal at the AFCON, and his main strength is being composed and calm. And that's what we need at the back line. That's what Hato Chalobah is going to need next to them. And I think he's someone that is worth giving a chance here, because we have seen Tosin Badashile ton of times. We've seen a bit of Josh, what he's all about. Mamadou Sarr for me deserves to start here, because and it is honestly a perfect opportunity for him to be given a chance. I am doubtful whether he can handle the Premier League tempo against Arsenal. I'm also doubtful about his aerial abilities, but I'm willing to give him a chance here. And we know he's fantastic in possession when making passes as well. Calm and collected, great at winning tackles. Let me know, guys, please, who you would pair along Chalobah against Arsenal. There is, of course, also the option of playing a 5-back system. That could be the case against Arsenal away, but I want to be brave. I want to continue what we have been building, having fullbacks going up, supporting our wide players, and not go away from that. I want to continue and being offensive with Leon Rossini's new system. And I think, honestly, if you're putting Arsenal under pressure, that's where you have the best chance to hurt them and score goals. If you're sitting back and just waiting for Arsenal to come at you, they are going to find a way to score. And we're not a team that is good at sitting back in a low block and being compact and limit spaces. I think we should press high, or at least sit in aggressive mid block and press from there. So in terms of my lineup, I also want Hato to be given a chance to start. I don't want to see Malagusto being a left back, because that's not going to help our team whatsoever. I mean, Cucurella is out. We have bought Hato to be the backup. So if we're not giving him a chance now, I mean, why have we purchased him to begin with? I don't like when the managers is playing players in certain position they can't operate in. That just makes our lineup unbalanced, and we're gonna have worse chemistry down that left hand side. Even if Hato is a bit raw, you need game time to develop, and it would be a great experience for him to face an elite winger in Saka and build that experience so he can learn and take those things further into coming games. If we're starting Malagusto, I'm going to be very disappointed in Leon Rossini, because that just tells you all you need to know what he thinks about Hato. And I can't handle managers anymore that don't give certain players chances when there is the perfect opportunity to do so. In terms of score prediction, if I'm going to be honest, I would like to come here and say, of course, we're going to win. I always want my team to win, especially against our rivals in Arsenal. Arsenal is getting back into form. They're scoring more goals now. Saka is back. They are at home. They are so good defensively wise. Even if they want to press high, defend in the middle low block. I don't know. I think if we're going to be brave and go at them and not sit back, being cautious, playing those vertical passes, hit them on direct transitions, and play our game, I think the game could end 2-2. But I have a difficult time seeing us getting anything more than a draw away against the Arsenal side that's sitting top of the table. So let me know your score prediction and thoughts on my lineup in the comments down below, and I will happily read it. And thank you so much for watching. Chelsea Explains out. Bye.